Good morning, Pathway Finders. 5 weeks till the Ullswater Macmillan Hike Marathon. We're back here in, can't remember, Gorran Haven. There we are, Gorran Haven Harbour. We're heading towards Charlestown. Just about 10.5 mile walk today, about 5 hours. Let's get cracking. Come on the journey, come on the Pathway Finders, come on. And we're already on a steep climb up out of Gorran Haven. 2.5 miles to Port Mellon. Lovely, gorgeous sunny day. Over the other side there. So we came into Gorran last week. Just for those of you that know that we are actually walking the cliff path. Oop. There we have it. It's the first sign of, I think that is Carlisle Bay. We'll have a better view of it when we get a little bit closer over sort of that headland. So you can see Gorran Haven behind me. We're still climbing. We've seen a glimpse of Carlisle Bay, which is not the end destination today, I don't think. It's Charlestown Harbour. For those Poldark fans of yours, that is where they filmed the old and some of the new Poldark. Another amazing day. Just trying to close out some more miles. Nice little breeze as well here. What an absolutely stunning viewpoint here, looking back on Gorran just there, and I can see just in front of me, stretching all the way round, I can see Gribben Head. Great little houses there, look at that. Imagine living there, eh? What a stunning little beach. Some days you can apparently see seals, but not today. So Port Mellon, that is Meva, and then just tucked around the corner that is Pentuin Sands. So the hat is out, Pathway Finders. It's a really hot day. It's got to be pushing into the 20s now. Over that side. So the plan is today Charlestown, and then come back next week, pick up Charlestown, head into Foy. Bus services get a little bit easier after we get to Charlestown. We're talking to buses. I've parked at Gorran Haven, but the bus I need to catch back from Asda in St Austell leaves about 3:30, which leaves me less than 20 minutes to get to the bus stop from Charlestown, which is about a 25-30 minute walk. So, but still enjoying this. I can't believe the weather. Hope you're all enjoying it. And yeah, 5 weeks today, the Macmillan Walk, Ullswater. If we could have the weather just a little bit cooler than this, that would be amazing. Portmelon coming up. They have a nice pub in here as well, and the beach sort of curves around. It's really, really nice. Portmelon, and what a beach when the tide is out. There's a pub over there called the Rising Sun Inn, which is great. Car park up just behind it, or to the left of it. Superb. Half miles in already, and we've got Meva in just under a mile now, but quite a bit of road walking coming up now. And there it is, Mevagissey Harbour. And then St Austell Bay all the way around there. So for those of you that follow on our motorhome videos, weekend out, so we did Mevagissey and Meva a couple of weeks ago. We walked in and then caught the bus back. There's some good pubs and some not so good pubs. But this for me feels like I'm just starting to make some progress now. Starting to visit places that I've already been, and I've promised myself that I'll get there this year, and now we are here, so which is all good. And if we can get to Foy by the end of next week, and I'll be well chuffed. Just trying to work out timings. We're on track. Might even have to have a cheeky half somewhere. As I said, we've done this in a motorhome visit a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not going to be walking out around down to the points, so you can catch up on the those episodes on there. We've done really good time. It's about 11:20, and it's only about 3 hours till Charlestown via the map walk, so all is good. Meva's quiet at the moment. Right, so we're in the Ship Inn in Meva. We were here a couple of weeks ago. Great food, highly recommend. It's about 3 hours to Charlestown. Quick pit stop though. Oops, hat's on a bit skew-with. Just show you it is the Macmillan one. Off out into the sunshine again in a minute. Heading towards Pentuin. Right, so the Ship Inn. Cannot highly recommend that pub enough. Brilliant, so friendly, great atmosphere. Pint proper job. £5.60, but you know what? Well worth it. It's quench the thirst. Pentuin next. Just heading out towards pick up the coast path again. I'll come back to you when we're at the top of Meva.
Oh, is that one of the ones that lift themselves out of the water? Yeah.
I've not been able to find the official signage, but I think we're on the right track. Heading up and out. As you can see, great views. Going down, there's a beach behind there, Let's go all the way up there. So that is Pentuin Sands. Nice sandy stretch. Great view. Just keeps giving. So that sign there is the first coast path sign I've seen since we left Meva, which says that from here at the top of Pentuin, beach is down there, it's about just a mile and a half. A little bit up and down, it's quite a climb coming out of Meva. There's another little climb up to this section where we are now. But other than that, we're now on a little bit of a, don't know if we've got a road walk. I know if you come out of this bit and then head down, you have the road, depending on which way you walk in, to your left or your right. So you're still so safe. Yeah, the road's just at the other side of the hedge here. So it's still safe walking, folks. So there are a few little bits on this section now as we're walking behind Pentuin Beach. There's quite a lot of low-hanging trees, which if you're a tallish person, you have to duck. In fact, I think anyone would probably have to duck. If you come in the opposite direction, when you're coming up, don't walk up the hill, hang a left if you're going to go onto the actual site, and then just past that picture that I've just taken, there is a coast path sign. Right, pathway finders, we are at Pentuin shipping in the beer garden. A nice little pub, going $5.60 for a pint of proper job. We're about 2 hours from Charlestown, so which will take us, it's about 10 to 1 now, so we should get there for like 10 to 3, so we're on track. Bit of a tougher section coming up though, so no signs for the coast path from where we are currently, but I'm sure we'll pick it up in a sec. Right, so we've come out of the ship here and we've just walked around like what behind me is classed as Pentuin Harbour, but yeah, loosely as a harbour because it's enclosed, so looks like it's been silted up for the last like 400 years. But there's actually no coast path signs around, so I've already walked out to the beach, but I've come across this, so just a quick Google map check, and there's a public footpath here, which is just behind me. That there. So we're going to head up this way. On Google Maps it does say, it does look like it follows the coast around. A couple of steps up, it does feel like actually walking through someone's garden. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Here we go. We're still climbing. Assuming nothing there. That way. Or this way with the acorn. I think it's this way, folks. Bit overgrown. Whoop. Yeah, and climbing up. A little bit overgrown this section, but not overgrown as much as when we did the Kovrak section, but still could do with a bit of a strim, I suppose. Going through here. they're all sat down. So does that mean that there's rain on the way? Who knows? So another upwards climb. I'm not going to count the steps because it will just, I'll probably lose track anyway. Taking it steady. The heat has gone out of the sun a little bit now, which is good. That's what we've just walked down, and we're going up this one. Broken sign, but I'm assuming that we are heading down this way. We finally stopped climbing. We've levelled out, we've hit this little monument, Al Rouse, probably pronounced that wrong. Now the path I think goes down this way, hugging the coastline, or you can go out onto the headland. Due to just time constraints, I don't think the view looks that great, so we're just heading on. And yeah, much needed shade again. It's got really hot again. There we go. So I think we've got Porthpeen, and then that all the way over there is Charlestown. Severe lack of signage here on the coast path, so I've come down when I think I probably should have gone up and around, so I've wasted probably about a quarter of an hour. It's not very friendly around this part either, because there's signs everywhere that basically says private land, do not enter, do not cross, blah blah blah. So rope horn and the sea room, screw you snobs. You're probably from up country, so stick your private signs where the sun don't shine. Didn't want to walk that way anyway. Yeah, another private land sign here. No public right-of-way access. Might suggest that there should be a proper sign there. Southwest Coast Path Association. Whew. Another lot of energy expent just for bugger all. More steps to go down, and look at those going up and up. You could almost be in Greece with that. That is stunning. Woo! 88 steps to heaven. That was tough. Wow. I'm hoping that is the last climb of the day. Oh man, that was something else. So we're heading up and out of Porthpeen Beach now, away from the coast again, and hopefully we'll find a signpost here to tell us What way to go? Well, your guess is as good as mine. That way, or that way. Right, so the one path that you thought that it wouldn't be is the one that you needed to take. It was a hanger left and not a hanger right. Again, poor signage. I don't even think the book would have saved me with that one. It was just using intuition there. But obviously it was wrong. Or in the past there's been some kind of landslip, and now this is the new path here. About 3/4 of a mile to Charlestown. That's Charlestown Gun Battery, set up by Charles Rashley back in 1793, and here we are now on the downward stretch to Charlestown Harbour. Wow, about just under 5 hours to get here, pathway finders. I'll give you this view when we get there. Right, pathway finders, we're here at the pier house. Just gone 3 o'clock, so it's taken just under 5 hours to do about 10 miles. Some of it tough. Weather's clouded over now. The harbour you can't get to because it's still under construction. Check out our Meva video on the motorhome vid that showed how kind of downbeat it was. Anyway, thanks for joining us today, pathway finders. Another tough section, but a lot chalked off. Join us here again quite soon. We'll squeeze you all soon, pathway finders. Cheers.